But moving on, the trailer of the documentary Bandum Mein Tha Dum is out, which is on India's spectacular 2-1 win in the 2021 India-Australia Test Series. The documentary features insights from cricketers like Ajinkya Rahane, Mohammad Siraj, Ravichandran Ashwin and Cheteshwar Pujara on the journey and what happened behind the scenes. Mirnav Sandeep spoke to Pujara, R. Ashwin and the director of the documentary at the trailer launch.
It's been an incredible series which we have been part of in Australia in 2020. I thought that was probably one of the best test series I have been part of. So this documentary is all about the journey, the process which we followed, what went behind the scenes, how players, spoke when we lost the test match, how we made our comeback into the second test match, and then the third test match at Sydney, and the very special test match at Gabba, which you spoke about. So it's the journey of all four test matches, and yeah, I think once we see the documentary, we'll have a better idea of what went in that particular series.
What was going on in the mind when you were playing that match, and huge pressure, the kind of pressure that you were having? In fact, Hanuma Vihari performed and Ravichandran Ashwin. What was going in your mind specifically playing in Australia?
Well, the entire series was a big challenge for us. I would start with the first test match where we lost at Adelaide. We were bowled out for 36, and then the second test match we won at Melbourne. Third test match we drew at Sydney, and the very special one at the fourth one. That was the most important test match for all of us. There were so many injuries in the team. So we, the most important thing about this team was there were so many young players who got an opportunity to play for the country, but they were ready. They were prepared to, play for the Indian team. And they showed us what potential they had, and they performed for the Indian team. So we played as a team, we played as a unit. Despite all the challenges, we could perform, we could beat the Australian team.
Look, I don't think anything is beyond redemption or anything. We did. It wasn't a struggle. It was a pleasure, to be honest. Because yes, the hardships were very physical, but the outcomes and the fruit that it bore were amazing. The series was a great one. Personally, I started very well at Adelaide, bowling really well. The game didn't go our way, but in Melbourne we struck back. Again, I had a great game with the ball. Batted okay. I felt like I discovered my form a little bit at Melbourne, and at Sydney. Even in the first innings, I went and I struck a couple of good boundaries. I felt really good, but then I got run out, and we collapsed. We had 3 run-outs in the first innings, and come the second innings, we were in a lot of trouble. Jadeja was injured and all that. I knew it very well, and personally, I had also had a back spasm. I couldn't really stand up. I couldn't really sit. If I sat, I couldn't stand up. So I was standing the entire day waiting for my turn to bat, and I got to bat ahead of Jadeja because Jadeja had fractured his finger. The moment we got in and I faced the heat after the first 8 to 10 balls, I don't know where I got that focus from, where I got that energy from. Very few times you get this sort of energy to be able to combat it, and it was a very important passage of play for the first 10-12 balls. In fact, I was given out wrong on caught behind. The DRS was there. Thanks to DRS, I survived it, and once I survived it, it felt like I was meant to do something special that day, and I can still get that feeling when Vihari was also talking about it. We walked out and I was sitting outside in that members area and just reliving the whole day, and it felt unreal. Yeah.
Foremost, that it was an exceptional series from the sporting point of view and from the Indian cricket point of view. We've not achieved anything close to this in our history of Indian cricket, and a lot of these victories have gone undocumented, but I felt that with so much of new age storytelling in play, I think this would be a fantastic opportunity to share this.